Hey Victory Youth, it's Jordan.
It's Kaya,
And welcome back to a new episode of the Victory Youth Recap Podcast.
where we talk about what happened every Wednesday and Sunday.
Here at Victory OKC. Now let's go ahead and watch the new episode.
Let's rock and roll.
What's up, Victory Youth?
Hello.
I'm here today with my two very good friends, Pastor David and David.
Woo!
So
Howdy.
It's
a David sandwich.
Yes, it is a David's. It is a David sandwich.
I feel very, very out of place.
Oh, come on.
My name's not David. So.
We love Xavier. We love Xavier.
Just run. Just go up to Capitol Hill. Fill out a paper. Let's do this.
Definitely. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. You know what? I might actually do that. I'm kidding. I would never.
No, that's good. Well, welcome back to the Victory Youth podcast, the recap podcast. It's awesome to be back. I think we've been away for 3 weeks because of the storm. The snowstorm. Yeah. So to all of you, we're back.
Yes,
we're back. That's right.
It's us.
Better.
We're all here and we're all alive and breathing. We're back better than ever.
Yes, we
Indeed.
Indeed.
So we're back and we're gonna do a recap thing. But before we do that, we got some things that we always like to do on the recap podcast. We like to do some fun stuff. And Xavier has a very great fun question that he got from one of our leaders and pastors here at Victory Youth.
I got it from the worship pastor.
Let's go.
My buddy Juan. Shout out to you, Juan.
Shout out to Juan.
The question is, if you could talk to anybody historical that is dead, who would it be? And it can't be anybody biblical.
Can be anybody alive too.
Can't be anybody alive either.
Okay. David, you want to start first, or you want me to go first?
I don't know. It's kind of a hard question.
Gotta be dead.
Can't be like yeah, I know. Yeah, like
You didn't have to do the motion.
We gotta be clear, right?
I think they understood.
Just for those, all those watchers, viewers.
Yeah.
I don't know. Low key, I gotta think.
Sounds like Loki.
Yeah, I don't know someone, but I know someone who knows someone who's named Loki.
Yeah, I know someone who knows someone who's named Loki.
But Loki, the Macho Man.
Randy Savage?
Hear me out now.
Oh,
The Macho Man?
The Macho Man.
show me how to elbow drop, brother.
Explain to those that don't know who the Macho Man is.
The Macho Man is one of the greatest superstars of all time in the wrestling business.
Okay.
I
mean, he's not wrong, but okay.
All right.
But yes. And something I'm very passionate about, and I would like to talk to him.
I'm also very passionate about wrestling. However, I would personally like to talk to Gandhi because I would love to hear why he chose pacifism over everyone else choosing war.
Dude.
Like, why do you want to see peace when everyone else wants to see?
Wow.
Why would you want to see peace in a world full of war? I'll just put it like that.
Wow. Wow, Xavier. That is you. Yeah. Yeah.
I apologize.
He just got a one up. Oh my.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
No. I tell you what up all everybody. I want to talk to Hitler.
Oof.
You know why?
Why?
I want to ask him, where did it start that all went wrong?
I know where it all went wrong.
I just want to know.
He got kicked out of art school, and that's where it all went wrong.
I want to really know, I want to really know if it really is art school.
It might not be. Who knows?
Yeah, that's why, because he actually grew up in a very nice family, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did.
I heard he was I heard somewhere that he was secretly gay.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I wanted to believe that, but
No, I mean, I heard it somewhere.
Okay. Well, if you're hearing this, we do. Yeah. But yeah, I would love to talk to Hitler.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't believe that for one specific reason.
Okay.
Is like the Nazis as a core. It wasn't just the Jews.
Mm-hmm.
It was the European African Americans or the European Africans, and also the gay people.
Yes.
So
which is again, why I don't 100% believe it, but I did hear it somewhere. So
Got it.
it was just a fun
Fun little tidbit.
thing that I heard.
Interesting.
That's good. Well, there you go. So yeah, if you can comment, and if you guys have one person that you can talk to who is dead and not alive, comment and tell us why. Tell us why will you want to talk to that person. Well, guys, we got a couple of announcements. Number one, we got Youth Camp coming up. So if you have not signed up for Youth Camp, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be on July 26th to
The 30th.
Oh, you got it right. The 30th. There you go. The 30. July 26th.
In month number 6.
That's right. Month number 7th.
It is 7th.
July.
Big maths.
Yes. So yeah, Youth Camp signing up. Go ahead and sign up on the link. There'll be a link description here on the YouTube channel. Or also check us up on our Instagram page, where it's also the same tag, Victory Youth OKC, and you will get the link to sign up there.
We strategically made it not July 4th week this time.
That's right.
Because 1, people want to enjoy July 4th, and 2, fireworks didn't go well last year.
At all. You should totally check out our Instagram anyway, because we post some pretty awesome stuff. Plus, you'll get updates on whether we have youth or not, due to the weather or due to any other conditions.
That's right.
Indeed.
That's actually very good, because I was thinking about this. If we ever had a snow day, or we might have a storm day, we can do youth online. What do you think about that?
We could.
I mean, they do it in Maine.
Yeah.
And we can do our own youth online.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah,
I mean, during like
live streaming here on YouTube, baby.
like the prime of COVID, I think it was like, oh God, who was it? It was John, Oscar, and I think Adam, yeah, Pastor Wade as well, whenever he was here. But yeah, and they had this little setup. Yeah.
They even did it for VKids too.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you know what's crazy? I think you can like screen share, right? If we have some of the student leaders on.
Yes, I believe so.
Yes.
I think you have to do it.
Not
I
in
think there's
true.
a certain way you have to do it.
But you can do it on Instagram.
Yeah, I think so.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah. So yeah,
Instagram Live.
follow us.
Instagram Live.
Instagram Live. Yeah. And next up, if you guys want to get baptized, come on, April 27th. Sign up for the second service. We would love to celebrate you. And for baptism, the student ministry want to celebrate you.
Yep.
We will applaud you. We will applaud you.
Yay!
We will. Okay, we will.
Yeah.
That's good. Thank you. Well, yeah, man. I think that's about all the announcements we got. Also, so yeah, just a fast recap that we want to share with you that what happened in the past Wednesdays where we gather in our services. We're on a new season. For our student ministry. We're going to talk about words, and this week we were talking about words about encouragement. Woo, encouragement. To give you a fast thing and to just understand the idea of encouragement, our words have power. It says in Proverbs 18:21, it brings death and life. So, those who reap his fruits love it, right? So we want to love to bring life into our words. We want to bring life and encouragement to the people around us. And I think one of the most forgetful thing that we always do is that we do have power to encourage people. And I think, honestly, for me, I feel like I missed out in things in my life that I could have encouraged, like my friends. Not only my friends, I could have encouraged people around me who are not in church. And I had the opportunity to do it, but I didn't do it in my life. So, yeah, we were talking about encouragement. But, yeah, and many times when we say, "How are you?" do we actually really mean how are you? No. Right? And we feel like it's just like an emotion thing that we do, and our words means nothing. And yeah, I'll tell you one example. Like this week, man, I asked a lot of people, "How are you?" And I think I forget the true meaning of really the words that I say that can be encouragement. Like, man, yes, how are you really? Like, how are you doing? Yeah, and God reminded me to use my words with encouragement, not just through lift emotions, but to use the words that he has given me to pray for people, encourage people. I don't know. How do you feel? Like, have you ever felt in that way that you just live through the motions of your words and how are you? Okay, bye, love you. And then you don't really mean the words that you say?
Well, I mean, when it comes to words like I love you, to me personally, that's like a really big word. So whenever I say I love you to someone, I'm not just saying it just to say it. I'm saying it because I mean it. Yeah. Like I'm sitting here, I may walk out fast and say I love you bye or love you bye, but whenever it comes to being in that moment of saying I love you, that's one thing that I will always say that I will never like not mean. Now when it comes to being like, hey, how are you? Or, you know, how was your week? You know, if I'm not sitting there and I'm not trying to actually sit there and have a long conversation with you, I'm not going to sit there and actually care. Sorry, that's rude. But
whoa. We care.
I care, just
not enough.
Not like I should be. If that makes sense. I don't.
Yeah.
It sounded rude.
I think my mom. I think my mom texted me back.
Just leave it be.
Yeah.
Just
she can
Trust.
wait.
Just trust.
She can wait.
Just trust.
she can let Jesus take the wheel on that.
Yeah. There we go. There we go.
Well, Jesus might take my PlayStation if I don't respond.
Oh, no.
Yeah. What was the question?
The question was like,
Do you use your words like, you know?
do you use your words and mean what you say? Like for like saying,
I know.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. Yes, and kinda. The I love you thing is definitely there's more commitment in an I love you than there is a how are you. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like you, Jordan, a couple other friends that I'm close with, I say I love you to y'all after like y'all leave or something. But there's other friends where I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Just no. And then how are you? It's kind of like sometimes I would just say how are you out of like respect or like just like the kindness that I should be having towards people, even if I don't really care too much to have a conversation, like sit down and see how they actually are.
It's common human decency.
Yeah.
Like, but
Common.
when it comes to encouragement and meaning what we say when we're talking about how are you and how has your day been, that's a little different than common human decency. Like, you can say how are you and how are you doing without meaning like I want to know everything about your week. Yeah.
And that's true. Like, you know, I don't know, like whether you think of this as like the words that we say have power in them. Like, and sometimes, you know, and I understand like, oh man, I'm not that close to that person and I'm going to say, oh, I love you. I'm not going to do that because I don't mean that, right? I don't mean what I say about that. But I think we want to take it back with those times where when we don't know people very well, how can we use our words to really encourage them and mean it at the same time? Because sometimes I feel like, for me, for instance, like, oh man, I use my words so lightly because it's like a emotion thing. And yeah, I'm just like, how are you? And then you're like, oh, okay. All right, bye. All right. See you later. Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank
There you go. But yeah, have you ever find a place where you can know how to truly mean your words when you really ask somebody, hey man, how are you? You know, and like really pray for them and encourage them. Like, have you ever been in that spot before? Or
where like you truly mean it whenever you
like where you truly mean it.
Yes. Whenever someone comes to me with like asking for advice, or whenever they come to me asking and telling me, hey, I had a really bad day, can I talk to you about it? That's when I truly mean like, okay, here we are.
Yeah.
I feel like
We're
it's a
here
lot easier.
in the moment.
Like you probably agree with me here. I feel like it's a lot easier to like talk to someone in a more like deep emotional state if they let you know that they want to talk to you in such a deep emotional state.
Yeah.
So
because trying to talk to somebody in a deep emotional state when they don't,
it never works.
No, they never want. Most of the time, they don't want to. Yeah. So it becomes awkward, and then it becomes
you just like prying it out of them and them not wanting to talk.
Yeah. And I think that's how a lot of people see like. That's how a lot of people see a lot of situations when it comes to like deep conversations like depression and sadness and guilt over things that happen, because most of the time, for me anyway, most of the time when I'm feeling upset, I just want to be left alone. I don't want to talk about it unless I come to you and I come to ask you like, hey, this is really weighing on me. Can I talk to you about it? Yeah. Which sometimes works, and then other times is like, hey.
Nope. Bad idea.
Yeah, big time. So
Yes.
but also when it comes to encouraging other people, you can't go so deep into encouraging other people that you forget to encourage yourself. That's something that I struggle with a lot. I used to struggle with it a lot more than I do recently, but recently I've struggled with it a lot. Like say when it comes to, I'm like David, I'm a big wrestling fan, and I tend to find myself doing wrestling moves on a trampoline, and I get in my brain and I'm like, hey, I don't think I can do this, and then I discourage myself and I end up not doing it, and then I have people like David and Jordan and another buddy of mine telling me, you can do this, you got
Chuck?
this. Huh?
Chuck?
Yeah, Chuck. Yeah, no. I have a lot of people encouraging me that I can do other stuff, and it's not even just like that with that. It's like that with everything that I do. It comes down to you encourage people so much that you forget to encourage yourself. Mm-hmm. And you have to remember, when nobody else is going to encourage you, you are going to encourage you. So if you have nobody in your life that is encouraging you, I'm going to encourage you, he will encourage you, he will encourage you, you will encourage you. So don't get so caught up in the moment of encouraging more people when yourself and your own personal well-being comes first.
Yeah. I think that's when also it boils down to, like, that's so true, because that also boils down to the only way you can get encouraged by yourself is knowing that you spend time in his word. You get encouraged by his word. And I think we all here have a scripture and a verse to encourage you through this journey also, as you hear this recap podcast. And if you're going through a tough day, a tough time at school, or maybe you're doing a part-time job serving on tables, and you got a mean table saying you don't deserve tips and anything, but we want to encourage you here. And I think that's one thing that we gotta learn from, and that's how that if we want to be an encourager, we first need to know how to read his word to be an encourager. And that's the beauty of it, right? That's the beauty of the power of our words, the power of God's word in our lives, so that we can encourage and stir one another through him by his word. So I'll start first. Well, David got his mom. Wait, did your mom text you?
No, I'm good.
Okay,
I just ignored it.
Sweet. Because you are important, guys. See that, David?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Ignoring your mom.
No.
Wait. You guys should definitely not do that.
David's just doing it because he wants to encourage you. David wants to encourage.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
For y'all right now.
There we go.
He wants to encourage you not to ignore your mom.
And that too. That's a good one too.
Doesn't usually go well.
There we go. I'm going to start first. Psalms 91 verse 2. It's an encouragement verse. I want to encourage you guys, if you're hearing this verse in Psalms 91 verse 2, always know that God's on your side. As you know that he is a big God, he is always going to back you up. So it says here, this I declare about the Lord. He alone is my refuge, my place of safety. He is my God, and I trust him. For he will rescue you from every trap and protect you from deadly disease. Ooh, deadly disease, bro. Deadly disease. There you go.
What kind of deadly diseases do you know about, David?
Ooh, AIDS. Give you
Freddie
one.
Mercury.
You know what? I'll share a testimony.
Magic Johnson.
I'll share your testimony. I was in the mission field. Ooh.
Eazy-E.
Eazy-E.
He died from AIDS,
I
didn't he?
didn't really want to mention it. Yes, he did.
Well, crazy story, guys. I was in the mission field with my dad, and I was playing with a kid, and I didn't know he has AIDS. And one of the ways that you can spread AIDS is not through different ways that you can spread AIDS is by blood contact. So I have a lot of mosquito bites, in Cambodia. And I always scratch, and I'm always bleeding on my leg.
It sucks so bad.
I know, it's really bad.
And you never know, because
yeah.
I like mosquitoes.
And with the grace of God, I didn't contact any. So even though I played with that kid,
That's great.
hugged that kid, I was loving on that kid because I didn't know that kid anything. And then one day somebody came up to my parents and say, "That kid, you gotta be careful because that kid has AIDS." And I was like, I was very sad. I lost a friend.
Yeah.
And it was lonely out there.
Did he pass?
I did not. After that, I have lost contact with him after 7 years when we left Cambodia.
But I know now there's treatments, so you can.
I heard.
You can get through it.
I heard. But
might have to go on a search, David. Might have to go on a search.
Come on.
What was his name?
Do you remember?
Dude, he's a Khmer name. It speak Khmer, so it's man.
The Cambodian language.
Cambodian language is Khmer. Yeah.
Yeah. Very interesting.
It's a very Khmer name. Oh man, I forgot his Khmer name. Oh, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's very tough.
Translate it to English?
No, I cannot translate it to English. I'll be honest, guys. I'm not good at translating Khmer.
If you know Pastor David from whenever you were a little kid,
there you go.
Reach out.
And you have AIDS.
Oh,
Mr.
Okay. All
Mr.
right, guys. Oh no,
Mr. Sir.
Recap. All right. What do you got, Xavier?
Okay, so my verse is only a part of a verse, but it is a part that sticks out, and you can take this in many ways, and I chose to take it as encouragement. Let's go. The Lord was sworn and will not change his mind. I see that as the Lord has sworn upon your life, and he made a plan for you, and his plan, he's not going to change his mind on the plan that he has made for your life. And the encouragement aspect of that is be encouraged that no matter how hard times get, God has had a plan for your life this entire time, and he's always loved you, and he's never going to change his mind on that fact that he loves you and that he made you in his perfect image. And that's how I interpreted it.
That's good. What's the verse?
It was Hebrews 7, the end of verse 20, the end of verse 21. It's Hebrews.
What about Matthew?
Oh, Hebrews. Oh.
It was
Come on, man.
It was Hebrews 7, like right at the end of verse 21, and it was. I'm gonna say it again. The Lord has sworn and will not change his mind. That is a that's mine.
All right. Mine, it's a pretty popular one. If you're an athlete, you probably have it in your Instagram bio, or tattooed on you even. But mine is, I can do all things through him who strengthens me. Very cookie cutter, but it's like the ultimate encouragement.
Yeah.
It's like, you ever seen Zootopia?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, in Zootopia, you can be anything. Through God, you can be anything.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There it is right there.
Yeah. That's good, because I think we forget sometimes without God, we can't do anything, right? And through him, all things are possible. Come on. Through him, all things are possible. Bro, man, this is great, man. I really am encouraged by you guys. I'm encouraged that you guys have take your time to be here. Encouraged to you guys take your time to even encourage each other.
I had nothing else to do today, so this was great. I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I'm spending my time
very
with you.
encouraged.
No, that's not. I didn't mean it like that. I swear.
I believe you. I believe you.
I could have been sitting at home.
Yeah.
I could have been playing pickup basketball.
Yeah, what he said, except for the basketball part.
With some,
I could be playing video games, but
yeah,
I'm here.
bro. Just waiting for that new game.
I have to wait till 10 o'clock.
We should end the episode with a yeet.
Let me encourage you while you wait for that new game.
I got you for real.
Okay.
Let me encourage you while you wait for the new game. Through Christ,
You will get that new game.
you get.
David, will you yeet with us to end the podcast?
Do you know what a yeet is?
Yeah, I do, man.
Do you?
Should I eat?
You should yeet.
Yeah, should
Y-E-E-T.
I eat? Sorry, English
Yeah.
is not my first
So-
language.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Stop saying
No,
that.
it's not.
Guys,
So-
I'm serious. English is
So a yeet in the aspect we're talking about it. So you would you could lift your arms up. You lift your arms up like that, and then whenever you bring them down, you go yeet. Right.
I love it.
So
I love it.
yeah, I say we end the episode like that.
Hey, that's good.
I'll be down. I'll be so down.
All right.
That'll be so down. Well, before we end this with a yeet,
Indeed.
right?
Y-E-E-T.
In Mandarin is Yee. All right.
Yee.
4 letters, 1 word.
Yeah, guys. Well, stay tuned. But yeah, we want to encourage you. Be there on Sundays, not only just on Wednesdays. If you're watching and listening to this podcast,
My circle group. If you're listening to
go.
me, you better start showing up on Sundays. Not Sundays, on Wednesdays, because we had like 3-4 people last night.
Ooh.
Lock in, guys.
Wait.
Same with my circle group. If you are listening to me,
No, I had 4.
I had 5.
He had 5.
Yeah, in my circle group, we need
Say
we need everyone who comes on Sundays come on Wednesdays, because why am I having 5 people on Wednesdays in my circle group?
Jagger,
And, like-
Jagger, I'm calling you out.
Oh.
Dang. And why do I have
Encourage Jagger.
I'm encouraging you out.
by
'Kay.
calling you out? Yes.
Yeah, come to church, man.
Why there's no reason why I should have 5 people on Wednesday nights, but like 13 on Sunday mornings. Sorry. So please come to church.
Exactly.
Xavier Circle. If you come on Wednesdays, he's gonna treat you anything on the Youth Cafe. 1 item.
Yep.
1 item.
Sure.
1 item.
1 item, guys.
Sure. Yeah. 1 item.
You can get 5 items.
5 items is a little crazy, but 1 item.
1 item. And Miss Marcel, Lord thank Miss Marcel, she restocked the shop.
Yes.
We got oatmeal cream pies, flaming hot Cheeto puffs, etc.
Trail mix.
What new drinks?
Water.
We couldn't get Monster.
It's unfortunate, but
Yeah, it's all right.
yeah.
All right, well, are y'all gonna eat with us whenever we do it? Come on. All right,
Well, I'm gonna encourage you to eat with us.
I'm encouraging you as well. All right, are we ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Yeet.